cordially invites you to a party to end all parties.
The craziest party that could ever be. Don't turn on the lights, cause I don't want to see.
April Fool.
Welcome to my home and lifestyles of the rich and undeserving. Wrong one.
Cheers.
Join 8 privileged guests who are just dying to have fun.
Wow, what is this? The bridal suite? You like it?
The ladies.
I find a use for it.
The gentlemen.
We did on the first date.
The young.
Well, basically, I possess an essential lack of seriousness.
And the restless.
You are such a jerk.
Everyone is having such a good time. It's scary.
Is something wrong?
Radio is blasting, someone's knocking at the door. I've seen so many things I ain't never seen. But know what it is, I don't want to see no more.
April Fool's Day. Get ready to party till you drop. Rated R. Starts Thursday, March 27th at a theater near you.
Frankenstein, what the hell are you listening to? Out of all songs, why this one? Guys, what are you listening to? Frankenstein put on the most terrible rap song ever. Really? The rap to Waxwork Part 2? It's an abomination. Frankie! Thank you so much. People, if you've seen this movie Waxwork, it's a great film. But part 2, please do not waste your time. Because after seeing this horrendous ending, I want to hang myself. Not only that, but I want to cry and possibly hold on to my Hulk Hogan wrestling buddy and cry. Frankie, why are you playing this song?
I enjoyed whacking off that movie.
Why are you guys here?
Because we're always here, Steven. Because you wanted
What?
us to do the review with you.
Yes. Yes, Steven. Just so you know, I personally liked Waxwork Part 2. And I thought when I heard the Waxwork 2 rapped by L.A. Posse, it was phenomenal. That, and I'm sure when you saw the ending, Stevo, were you holding on to your Hulk Hogan wrestling buddy when Hulk Hogan got tombstoned by The Undertaker?
Oh,
Do you really want to go there?
And then you cried like a baby.
Oh, I bet you cried like a little bit.
I jumped up in the air and you got on your knees and wept like a baby.
Is that true, Steven?
Anyhow,
Sad but true.
yes it is.
Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go cry.
Now,
What did you do to him? What the fuck is wrong with
you
you?
should have been there. It was great.
I guess I can take over the little announcement. Hey guys, Count Dracula, and welcome to another rendition of
Slasher Sinema.
I guess that's how Steven would say it. That's
Yes.
right. Will you shut up? Why are you even here? Excuse me, but Stevo's not gonna come now, he's crying. Thanks guys, so I guess what we're gonna do is it is the end of Slasher Month.
Good! Hooray!
Excuse
Finally.
Feed the chicken, Tim. Feed the chicken.
I don't get this feed the chicken, but okay. So we're going to do a good review. Actually, it's more of a joke, if you get what I'm saying.
All slashers are a joke. Thank you very much.
Excuse me, but
Yes, they
this
are.
one is a joke.
When you look up joke in the Webster dictionary, it says see slasher movies.
Well, if you think of a joke, just look at a picture of Nick the Snob smiling like a dumbass.
Hey,
You'll see what I'm talking about, people, because I'm going to... He has no idea what's going on, but I'm going to make a good meme out of him.
one picture he doesn't like.
I'll kill you. Will you please? Shut up, Frankie.
Excuse me, I'm Draki.
Oh, whatever.
You idiot.
Fucking
Sorry
sucky.
guys, this is a slasher month and oh, look who's come back.
Why did you tell me that?
Well, you know.
I don't want to talk about it no more.
Okay.
Did I miss my cue?
Tombstone, baby.
Did I miss my cue?
Tombstone.
I missed my cue, didn't I?
Yes, it's time for Stevo Syphilis Cinema.
He's not funny. So guys, as you are aware, it's the end of Slasher Month over here. Shut up.
Finally.
Shut up. And of course, we have special guests over here again. Nick the Cunt and Tim the Ginger.
Fuck you.
He really has no soul.
He's got no soul. He hates the sunlight like me. We should be best friends.
How about you both get a room?
It's gay.
Yeah, but you sparkle. See, even I can call you Sparkle.
So, what are we going to review today, Stevo?
Well, it's gonna be actually another one of my favorite slasher films out there, and I'm surprised actually not really much people have actually done a review for this, but
The Hand That Rocks the Cradle?
no, it's like me and him, The Rest of the Cradle. This actually is one of my favorite movies. Well, not one of my, no, not Home Alone. The movie
Home
is,
Alone 2.
this is April Fool's Day. Remember that movie?
Is that the one where they hit somebody with a hammer on their head? I was like, it was funny.
Are you sure it's not Home Alone 3?
Even let alone not even Home Alone 4.
There's a Home Alone 4?
Yes, and please do not waste your time with that. I haven't seen it, but I saw like a little clip of the fucking video. I wanted to shoot myself.
Was Macaulay Culkin in that movie?
Unfortunately, he wasn't. I think he was getting too high and too drunk, ready for the freaking damn role party monster. Let's get on with the review, shall we? Muffy invites some friends from college to her family's home for the weekend to have a good time. Things will start off very well at first. The ferry that brings the group of island to the island.
A ferry? Like a flying ferry?
No, it's like a little boat ferry.
Oh, a ferry boat.
You bunghole.
Ferry boats.
The first mate is whisked away to the nearest hospital, and vacationers continue on their way. At dinner, more practical jokes are shared. Nan sits to the whoopee cushion. Shut up. Archie sits in a chair. Archie,
come back! Come back! No.
Archie sits on the. Thank God I can talk now. Archie sits in the freaking chair that's rigged to have back legs fold up and deposit the person on the ground as they backflip. Later, everyone's heads fall asleep. The tricks are played. Hal is smoking a cigar. Eventually blows up. You see, April Fool's Day, people. You get it? You don't like it?
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I know crickets. I don't get it either. After all, there's a practical joke where some characters start disappearing. Start one by one, starting with Skip. Someone attacks him from behind in a boathouse and apparently kills him because of the next week when you see of him as
Is that Skip St. John?
No. Just Skip.
Okay.
Lifeless body floating under the boathouse, freaking out a couple of that was making out in the boathouse. No, it's actually...
He made out with a boathouse? Did you know Skip was also in Ghoulies 3?
Such a good movie, too.
So, are we up to the point to where Kevin winds up on the plane to New York?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that when he talks to the pigeons?
I think so.
This is April Fool's Day, not Home Alone 1, 2, or 3, or 4.
Did you know that Buffy or Muffy, whatever her name is, she was in Valley Girl and Real Genius?
Yes,
She was Susan. She was Susan. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is she the black-haired one?
Yes.
Okay.
I think my brother's going to have the rest of the group and the man at least decide to find out where Skip is or find out who is responsible. Nan confronts Muffy, calm down, Nick, about the tape, alluding to some dark secret that she's been carrying on inside.
She was in Waxwork also. Wait, she was the blonde one, wasn't she?
No, she was a little freaking. She was the one that was with in that freaking horrendous Part 2 Waxwork.
She was in Part 1 also.
Yeah, but I know, but she was in that Part 2. That was horrendous. She was a freaking girlfriend of homeboy from Gremlins, Zach Galifian.
Zach Galligan.
Zach Galligan.
He was great in the movie Cupid, by the way.
Never seen it.
Oh my, we should review Cupid.
Muffy begins to act strangely and progressively gets worse.
Did you know she was also in The Experts?
Can I finish?
No.
Can I finish?
No.
Can I finish?
No.
Okay, I'm finished. Hal and Nikki head out to the well after they find out the pipes of the house are producing sludge. I mean, how come this reminds me of Class of Nukem High? Hal drops a bucket in the well, and Nikki drops a flashlight. Nikki climbs down into the well where she falls in and finds the dismembered body of Fish, Skip, and Nan. After she falls into the water, Hal climbs into the well and rescues Nikki. Everyone's under the impression that Buck, the first man of the ferry, is
that the dog from Mirror Children?
No, it's not Buck or Lucky either.
Okay.
After talking to the sheriff, they find out that Buck is still in the
I
hospital.
remember Buffy. She was the one that was Sherry Mitchell?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Are we up to the point where Tim Curry figures out that the credit cards are bad?
Stevo, do you want me to punch them or do you want Frankenstein to eat them?
Sherry Mitchell?
Oh, we're up to the point to where they had, what's his face with the Tommy gun.
Continuing, I want to see, does Buffy get naked in this movie? Because she has some hot girl next door look to her face.
Robin Kidd
Look
goes
at
down.
this picture.
Will you let me finish?
I'd do her in the butt.
Yep.
Robin Kidd go down to the dock and wait for the sheriff, leaving the rest in the house. Chaz is next to be killed after having his penis chopped off.
Ooh, baby.
Nikki is attacked and apparently killed. Rob reveals that the sheriff is not to trust Muffy. Seeing the flare that Sheriff Rob and Kit try to gather for the rest of the vacation is, but find out they're not the only ones left. Kit and Rob find Nikki and Chaz dead. Do you know what happens there, Frankenstein? What? I'm not gonna play Waxwork theme song ever. You got that?
Why not?
Go to your room and think about what you play. Go to your room. Frankie, no, what are you doing? Frankenstein, no, don't touch that. No.
I got him, Steve. I got him.
Arriving at the dock, they call for the sheriff, but don't find him. They beat to find bolts, but no key. Rob and Kid find medical papers describing the mental state of Miss St. John. They realize that Muffy might not be who it says she is. Rob and Kid return to the house to get the keys to the boat. They climb to the basement window, find a trail of blood leading to the furnace where they find Muffy clothed inside. They see the height measures on the wall and the name Muffy and Buffy. Not the Slayer, but just Buffy. They realize that Buffy is one of the mental states of truth, and they find Muffy's body. Why? I'm trying to do my review.
I got him.
Will you turn it down?
I got him, Steven. I got him. Why do I sound like the Count? I don't know.
Wait a minute. Is this the point of the movie where the wet bandits trying to break
God damn it! Y'all gonna drive me insane. Stop it!
Okay, you were talking about...
I was asking a serious question, though.
We'll go back to Jack off Jill, you were saying?
They realize that Buffy's one who was in a mental institute.
I'll jack off, Jill.
They find Muffy's body. Buffy nails it shut, the basement window. Rob and Kit run to the stairs looking for a weapon or a place to hide. Rob gets locked into the closet while Buffy chases Kit through the dining room and into the living room. Kit finds Hal, Skip, Nan, Chaz, and Arch, and all the others mingling as if nothing happened. Kit realizes one thing. It's all been one major joke.
Did you know that Chaz was Rick Morehouse and just one of the guys?
Yes, I know he was Rick Morehouse and just one of the guys.
Okay. That was a great movie, by the way.
Buck reveals himself as Rob, who freaks out. Buck releases the duck of the... Buck releases the dog of the... Shut up! Buck reveals himself to Rob, but he freaks out. He releases the lock of the door, and Rob comes out running to find out it was all a joke all along on him and Kit. Muffy realizes that she would inherit the house and turn it into a bed and breakfast and specialize in one-time experience. Everything was just one elaborate joke, as Muffy succeeded.
Did you know Rob was in summer school?
Yes,
he was Larry.
I know who Larry was. They were all actually in great movies back in the 80s. Now, the moral of the story is, it was all just one major joke, as they called the movie April Fool's Day. Why? Let me get to that, shall we? Slasher movies back in the 80s we're running out of ideas. They say happy birthday to me, holiday, camp slasher, slasher this, slash that, thanks killing, thanks for murdering, Christmas Eve, Christmas Evil, Black Christmas, Silent Deadly Night. This can go on and on.
Home Alone.
Well, this can go on and on and on. So, what I'm getting to is that the 80s did actually end the slasher genre. Why? Because it turned to be one major joke by the movie called April Fool's
Day.
Yes, April Fool's.
Did you know also Kit was in Friday the 13th Part 2? Another very, very bad slasher movie.
Wait a minute. Kit? Isn't that car in that TV show?
Yes, it is. Who was also reprised by the Hoff in Kung Fury.
Stevo, what the hell was going on?
Can hassle the Hoff.
So, guys, I'm going to give my review and a rating, and this movie was just bad.
Did you know that?
Extremely bad.
Before
Shut
you continue,
up.
let me say one more thing about one cast member. Archie was actually Biff from Back to the Future.
I know he was Biff.
But you didn't mention that. I think the whole audience wanted to know that he was Biff. And in Action Jackson.
Action Jackson. Not
Jackson.
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 Thank you.
He was also in Boris Natasha, the movie.
I guess you want you want to know why I ended Slasher Month with this joke?
Oh,
Why?
did you know that Biff was also
my
in Blood In,
God.
Blood Out? He was Detective Raleigh. Did you know that, Stevo? The movie Blood In, Blood Out. Do you remember that movie? Now that's a slasher movie in itself. Anyone?
I know crickets. I know.
Anyone?
I know.
And Camp Nowhere.
I know crickets.
Did you know that Home Alone 2 was one of Rob Snyder's first
I give this movie 1 out of 10 Sarah. Why? Because it was just bad and it had nothing to fucking do with slasher.
Now, I actually have a thing to say about this movie.
You actually have a thing to say about
Yes, you
this?
forgot to mention the Jack in the Box.
Please go on with that scene.
The Jack in the Box is supposed to have like
Go for
this.
some tacos.
Yes. It winked at the audience at the end. I guess it was trying to say, this is not real. So let me get you like a little synopsis of the movie, because my brother here was being interrupted rudely by Tim. So
And everyone else. So
yeah,
you know what?
I did it.
How about this, guys? How about this?
Wait, what movie are we reviewing?
April Fool's Day.
Home Alone 2. Okay, got it.
Okay, how about this, guys? How about I take a break, because I'm going to get to that soon on why I'm going to be taking a break from Stevo / Sinema soon. So you know what? Snob, please review it. I'm going to kick back with Dracula and Frankenstein. We're going to have a nice cup of water. Frankie, let's do it.
Okay.
You guys are going to have a threesome.
So what happened here is
So
Buffy-
what happened is at the beginning of the movie,
Buffy
and
was a
they were in
vampire
Chicago
slayer,
at the
and
airport. They
Buffy
got
was
split up.
actually with
Our family went to
John
Miami,
St. John.
We went on to New York.
and with John St. John. They
And,
went and started
anyways,
the Body Monster movie. So
When they got split up, they
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 also
realized
had Biff
that
come out from Back to
touchdown, more or
the
less, they
Future.
forgot
Biff
that
decided to say, "Hey
Kevin
Buffy, why
got
don't we
split up
kill
from it."
vampires?"
he
So
found out with all the
then,
money
like,
and
the
credit
Jack in
cards
the Box
and
came
everything,
out, like,
he
"Hey,
just
what?
went all
You're
out
hungry.
into
I'm
it.
hungry. We're all hungry. Why don't we have some Jack in the Box?" That's what the symbolism there was for. And then there
Anyway,
comes Rob,
So I went
who
to
was,
Central Park
what's his
and
name from that
found
movie?
that Central Place,
And
all the pigeons and everything. And
I don't know. So yeah.
And upon finding her, he found a friend. So
I think Rob Ferris was inspired by
and that's
St.
around
Ferris.
the same time that the Wet Band
And
got out of jail.
Red Young
Oh,
Blood.
come to find out they were the Sticky Band. They're like, what?
Shut up! Shut up! You both are fire!
Actually,
Good.
we're talking about the 2008 remake because they went straight to DVD, by the way.
Wait, did I review the wrong movie? It's a Home Alone 3?
You both are fired. Get out of the house.
This is not your house.
This is my house, though.
I know that. What? Who is it?
I cannot enter unless I am welcome in. Is there a review? Am I late for the review? This is the count, not the count. Not to be confused with Nick the Snob. Where are we? What are we reviewing today?
Did you bring the pizza?
I brought the pizza, not the pizza.
McCount, you're fired too.
I am not fired.
You're fired.
I am.
Ginger, you're fired.
Finally.
Dracula, you're fired. Frankie, you're fired.
If I haven't told you yet, I got something for you. Let's go, Frankie and Dracula. Let's dance.
Excuse me, but
We are dancing.
You sing my song? Can you turn it up? Turn it up.
I'm sorry, we're dancing.
Like, turn it up.
We're dancing.
Turn it up.
Guys, this was the last month of a slasher. I gave it 1 out of 10 severed heads. Why? It's because it wasn't that great. And I know I ended my month with a bad movie. So you know what? I'm done. So this is going to be Stevo Slasher Sinema signing off and saying, stay tuned to the darkness.
You didn't ask me what I felt about the movie.
I guess you want to know why I sound like this? I'm sleepy, that's why. But overall, I enjoyed the film.
I give it 4 out of 4 penises. Why? Because it makes fun of the slasher genre. Tim, what do you give it?
I think The Home Alone 2 was a really good movie.
Frankie, Dracula, I'm sorry, you guys on fire. I just had a weird episode right now.
Were we reviewing, what movie were we reviewing? Because I heard Home Alone 2. That is a gothic movie.
The Count, I will have a stake to your heart soon. And I will return in July. You know why?
Why?
Because July is going to be a nice month of...
Vampires.
Nope. Not zombies.
Good.
Not witches.
Thank God.
Not vampires.
Praise the Lord.
Not mummies. Although there should be more.
Now multiple gods are praised.
But next month is going to be Monster Film Month. We will be reviewing great films such as
Monster Squad. Or are we reviewing Monster Squad?
The Lion King.
Now that's a monster movie right there. Ooh, can we one day review The Crush?
No.
That used to scare me.
Can we do The Mask?
Can we do, like, Transformers the movie?
Hey, what if we watch 4 Power Rangers movies and call that a review?
I like the first one. But that remake that's going to happen, Bryan Cranston playing Zordon? Anyway, guys, thank you so much. We really appreciate your time. Thank you. This is Stevo.
Please like us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Subscribe to our channel for the love of Jesus Christ.
Now, Dracula.
Home Alone 2!
Now, Dracula, I know I always end it with one song. And let's do it. Let's end it with a huge twist. Let's fucking do it. Let's go be goodies. No!
This is Stevo Slasher Cinema, and stay tuned to the darkness. Dearie.